A very good morning to everyone. It's my pleasure to welcome you all to 5 Years to Success, a webinar organized by the Rotary Club of Kalamazoo City to give you all a clear idea about this implementing 5 years concept in a virtual workplace. So 5 years is a tool widely known as a tool in industrial companies around the world to eliminate the waste, organize resources, and keep them well maintained. So this concept can also be applied to remote work. So as a leader, you can foster a virtual implementation to reduce the errors, optimize cloud space, and improve communication and remove barriers to improve productivity. So today we have a special person with us to talk about this concept. So he's a business strategist, marketer, and trainer. So guys, please welcome Mr. Tarun Jayasinghe. Over to Tarun Jayasinghe.
Right. Good morning, everyone. Hope I'm edible for you all. Right. Thank you very much for the explanation of the introduction by the Secretary of Colombo Mid City. It's so nice to being here. So usually, adding more to what he said, it's something we should talk about with the current context, right? So we all know, we all are stuck. Fortunately, yesterday it was open, the country was open for everyone. But again, the risk is still there. So whatever we have done physically has drastically moved. It's like a sudden shot, right? Drastically moved to online spaces. So we had to manage this thing effectively from I think from 2020 March onwards, right? The last year. So we've been doing this for it's around 1.5 years right now, but still we are struggling. Still we have to work in this context in modern online. For us, it's working. For you all, it's learning, I would say. So as Secretary, your person who introduced me said, it's all about leading to productivity. So 5S is a concept where we usually use to increase the productivity of anything that you're going to apply, right? So without moving to the deep end, without going to the topic today, I'll explain my background so it's easy for you all to fit, right? And I'm going to use both of the language for everyone's convenience, right? Both Sinhala and English, so that everyone will be able to understand what I really wanted to stress up today. So I'm Tarun Jayasinghe. So I've completed my degree in University of Colombo as a management graduate. So, and my background is I have worked for MAS as a trainer. So that would definitely help me for you to explain the real depth of 5S, where majority of the 5S is basically manufacturing concept, right? So I really engaged in that aspect. Being I was actually a planner. I'll share my experience with you all. What a planner can do in a manufacturing plant in order to with this whole 5S concept, right? The effectiveness of it. And now I'm currently working as a marketer, right? And a business strategist for Sri Lanka Telecom, POT, one of the leading brands in the country, right? So that is my professional background when it comes to the professional background. So moving on, it's something really new for me, actually, talking about 5S today, because my regular areas or my competent areas are leadership, motivation, and training, likewise corporate planning, and even going beyond that, marketing stuff and management stuff. But I think even though it's something new, but I have experience seeing how people, how in corporate level, how we are implementing 5S concept. But going beyond that, the beauty of today is we are going to talk about it in a complete different aspect, that's 5S in virtual workspace. So I think this subject is completely new for everyone, I would say. and you will also contribute. You can also contribute, and you can, even though you are not going to talk right here, but you can think, you can, make your senses to think, right? This thing, how can we apply in this context, right? So I'll welcome you all to engage, right? When I'm doing this, that's something new, and that's something completely effective for you all. So you can apply your thought process as well. Together we can, outline the real applicability of 5S in virtual workspace. So I'll share my slides for you all. If there is any visibility issue, you can let me know. I think wait. Can you all guys I think it's you can see the screen, right? Is it visible? Can someone confirm?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So 5 ways to success, 5 ways in virtual workspace. So this is the topic today. So as I mentioned, I'll start from the very beginning. So in the surface level, you can definitely say it's 5 things, which is starting from S, right? It starts from S, right? So you may have heard this. So I would say, going back to my school days, අපි ඉගෙන ගන්න කාලේ තිබ්බ concept එකක් තමයි 5S. It was way back, right? Long way. It has a very long history when it comes to concept, right? 5S. But still, the main objective with this concept is to improve productivity, improve efficiency. So time to time, with a lot of changes, lot of modifications, this concept has been helping organizations, has been formatting the organization workplace for a long time. It was a way we in our school days, අපි school යන කාලේ 5S ඉගෙනුවා. මම හිතන්නේ දැන් එහෙම උගන්වනවා ඇති කියලා, even though it's as a theoretical subject. So අපිට මතකයි ඒ දවස්වල this was a subject for us, right? And it's mandatory for us. It was mandatory for us to label things, clean the classroom in properly, right? Like sorting the required notes and everything. That was kind of a mandatory thing for us when we were schooling, right? Those days. එතකොට 5S කියන එක, it was there in Sri Lankan education system, and in generally it was something to learn. But nowadays, when it comes to with all these modern techniques and everything, this has been forgotten. Like මේක අමතක කරලා තියෙනවා ගොඩාක් තැන්වල, saying it's a very outdated concept. But still, I will show you, I will explain you, this is something very valuable concept that we can directly apply to the current context, right? Which is online operation, this whole operation system. So what is efficiency, right? So let me explain it from the very beginning. Then ආයතනයක්, so any organization in the world, if we say what is the most required objective to be achieved, අපි කිව්වොත් මොකද්ද බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන objective එක ඕනෑම ආයතනයක, ඕනෑම institution එකක් operate වීම තුල. It can be a business, it can be a hospital, it can be any corporate or anything in this world. There is an objective that has to be achieved at the end. The majority of the organizations having profit-oriented objectives. It's about profitability, right? Sometimes all these Rotary clubs and Leo clubs and anything in this like these type of institutions, we have like very socially oriented objectives. It's leadership, right? It's social service. It's reshaping lives of the youth. So these type of objectives, we are having that kind of objectives. But in generally, in business world, each and every organization is targeting profit, is targeting results. So they really wanted to see what can we do in terms of money, what can we do in terms of gains at the end. So that's a very general thing, not in a bad way, but business motives are always leading towards them to have profits, have gains at the end. Then ලාභදායීත්වය එහෙම නැත්නම් profitability කියන එක ඉලක්ක කරගෙන නම් ව්‍යාපාර operate වෙන්නේ, how can we increase the profitability, especially when it comes to a crisis or a pandemic situation like this. දැන් හිතන්න, what is profitability කියලා අහුවොත් එහෙම, profitability is always, මම හිතන්නේ accounting කරන අය ඉන්නවා නම්, finance background එකක් තියෙන නංගිලා මල්ලිලා ඉන්නවා නම්, ඉගෙනගෙන හරිය තියෙන commerce හරිය කරලා තියෙන, profit කියන එක එන්නේ document එකක පහළට නැත්නම් උඩට. හරි. අපිට එන income එකකින්, අපිට එන return එකකින්, අපිට එන turnover එකකින්, අපිට එන sales වලින්, right? Once we reduce the cost incurred, it shows the profit at the end. ගෙදර කරන පුංචි ව්‍යාපාරයක් තියෙනවා නම්, ඔයාලා කරන පුංචි ව්‍යාපාරයක් දිහා බැලුවොත් profit කියන්නේ සම්පූර්ණයෙන් ඔයා මොකක් හරි gain එකක්, sale එකක්, business එකක් ඇතුළට ගේන්න ඔයා දරන විරිබයෙන් අඩු කරන්න ඕනේ මොකක්ද? your cost. ඔයාට හම්බෙන income එකෙන් අඩු කරනවා ඔයා cost එක. So that's how we calculate profit in a very general term. So can you understand, we can increase profitability by doing two things, right? If it is input versus output, right? If it is cost versus benefit, how can we improve profitability? In two ways. Number one is, you can either increase your turnover, increase your results, increase your gain, increase your output. And the other hand, you can reduce your cost, you can reduce your input, right? උදාහරණයක් විදිහට හිතන්න, අපේ final outcome එක තමයි අපි හිතමු අපි ගෙදර හදනවා කියලා cupcake. It's a very regular thing when it comes to these online contests. So majority of the girls, I would say, have started cake. So this will help you all to understand. ගෙදර cupcake හදනවා නම්, so cupcake කෑලි 50ක් හදන්න. එහෙම නැත්නම් if you are going to plan it for 50 cupcakes per month or 50 cupcakes per week, ඔයාගේ result එක වැඩි කරන්න පුළුවන් එක්ක ඔයා මේ හදන ගාන වැඩි කරලා විකුණන්න. Right? Achieving 60, 75. or either දාන පිටි බිත්තර වගේ දේවල් අඩු කරන්න පුළුවන් නම් එතකොට profitability එක වැඩි. That's your input. මම මේ කියන්නේ අර quality එක අඩු කරන්න දානවා කියන එක නෙමෙයි. How to effectively use it. The efficiency of it. පිඟන් 10ක විතර දාලා අනනකොට මොකද වෙන්නේ? පිටි අපත යනවා. බිත්තර අපත යනවා. දාන ingredients essence අපත යනවා. හැබැයි properly භාජන දෙකක් තුනක් තියාන balls දෙකක් තුනක් තියාගෙන පුළුවන් නම් මේ වැඩේ කරන්න, it's reduce the cost. Likewise, efficiency is the key to achieve profitability for any organization. How you are going to effectively utilize your resources, how you are going to effectively get the output from the input. It's all about input versus output. For any organization, this input can be varied, right? It can be energy, time, materials, but right now it's more or less data and money, right? So these are basic sources you can identify as input to increase efficiency, right? Your energy, it can be human energy, it can be machine energy. Likewise, it can be time. The most important thing right now, time and materials. So any sort of material, So this starts from, as I said, cake business එකේ පිටි ඉඳලා when it comes to manufacturing large organization, it's again comes to raw materials, right? But in our context, like telecommunication, it's all about data, right? So we basically input data for the systems and everything, so that's our input. So for the data we input, data we occur, or data we utilize, we believe the outputs, right? And money in monetary terms also, you can recognize inputs. And the output end is basically the products. How many products you are going to produce, how many units you are going to get, what are the results that you are going to achieve. So input versus output is basically, we call it the efficiency. In order to increase the product, I said, in order to increase the profit or the profitability of any business, it is mandatory to increase the efficiency, right? අපි කියන්නේ effective නැත්නම් efficiency එකක් නැත්නම් it's a waste, right? එහෙම තමයි we used to say. It should be effective and efficient when it comes to especially when it comes to an organization where they are targeting profits at the end, right? Irrespective of the goal, I would say, irrespective of the objective, either it's profitability or social service or whatever you are going to do, operating effectively, or the operational efficiency is a must for any organization to survive. I would say to survive, right? පවත්වාගෙන යන්න අඩුම දේවල් ටික කරන්න. Even assume it's your club, right? You have to be effectively utilize your resources. Unless otherwise you are going to ended up doing nothing, right? And you will fail, right? If you are unable to effectively utilize your resources. Likewise. So in order to increase the efficiency, the organization, those days, I would say those days, long years back, they have been thinking some techniques, right, to increase the efficiency of any organization. Especially those days, it was the whole economy was targeting manufacturing business, right? Manufacturing businesses වලට තමයි අවුරුදු ගානකට කලින්, we know all these එංගලන්තෙන් ඇවිල්ලා එංගලන්ත වගේ රටවල්, ජර්මනිය, ජපානය, මේ රටවල් පසු කාලිනව වෙනකොට manufacturing businesses were the key, they were playing a key role in any economy, in global economy, right? It's manufacturing, it's industrial business actually, right? Not in like service. ලංකාවේ ගත්තොත් එහෙම ලංකාවේ gross domestic production එහෙම නැත්නම් අපි දරදේශීය නිෂ්පාදනය ගත්තොත් එහෙම more than 60%, almost 60% covered from service, and the rest of the 29 to 30 comes from manufacturing, and the last 11% comes from agriculture, right? But last decades, the few decades back, it was completely depending on manufacturing, right? එතකොට this is a concept which has a manufacturing or industrial company background, industrial organizational background. I would say 5S. 5S කියන මුලින්ම එන්නේ industrial organization එක effectiveness එක වැඩි කරන tool එකක් විදිහට. So 5S is a tool widely known in industrial companies around the world, eliminate waste, organize resources, and keep them well maintained. It's a set of habits that drive individual productivity and team self-organization through lean workplace. So this is kind of an introduction. This is in, you can find this is in internet, something I took from, extracted from internet, but it's a very comprehensive explanation. It's a very comprehensive introduction to this concept. The main objective is to eliminate waste. You know what is waste. You have an idea about waste, right? So reducing waste is reducing money, reducing inputs, reducing what? Reducing cost. දැන් හිතන්නකො ගෙදර මම අර කේක් හදනවා කියන උදාහරණය මම ගත්තා. piti අපද යනවනම්, if you are wasting the ingredients you are going to put, that means it's a cost. So by eliminating waste, you can reduce the amount of cost you are going to invest on that particular project. Organize resources. How to properly organize the existing resources. So this can be 5Ms, 7Ms in the management concept. We can see there are concept called 7Ms to understand 7Ms, 7 resources in your organization, or either 5Ms. So likewise, to properly organize resources and keep them well maintained, right? Machines, your equipments, your workplace, and everything else, right? And it is a set of 5 habits that drive individual productivity and team out self-organization, right? It shows starting from individual level and you can bring it to team level, but this is not set of rules and regulations that we are going to offer. This is a set of 5 habits, right? Why it's 5 habits? Then hidden only loke සංකල්ප නිර්මාණය වෙනකොට ලෝකේ concept develop වෙනකොට මේ වගේ මේ විදිහට මිනිස්සු අපි කියන්නේ now we have rules and regulations. දැනටත් අපි organization එකකට ගියොත් එහෙම 1 meter distance තියාගන්න කිව්වම we can see 1 meter නෙවෙයි millimeter වත් distance එකක් තියාගන්නේ නැහැ. So that's our way of doing things. එතකොට 1 meter distance තියාගන්නවා කියන එක, sanitize එක properly පාවිච්චි කරනවා කියන එක, now it should be our habits. ගෙදරට එනකොට අත් දෙක හොදලා ඇතුළට එන එක, mask එක පළඳිනවා කියන එක, it should be our habits. But still we are struggling to do this, right? කඩයක් ඇතුළට යද්දී වාහනයක් වහිනකොට we forget. එතකොට habit එකක් වෙලා නැහැ තාම. it's මං කිව්වේ අවුරුදු 1.5 දෙකක් වෙනවා දැන් මේ pandemic එකට. එතකොට කොහෙන්ද ලෝකේ පටන් ගන්න ඇත්තේ? අපි දකින්න විදිහට ලෝකේ ගොඩාක් ඩිසිප්ලින් තියෙන ජාතියක් තමයි ජපාන්. ජපනීස්ලා. ජපානයේ කියන රට. එතකොට මේ concept එක, this was originated in Japan, 5S, as a set of habits to increase the productivity or the efficiency of any organization. And the beauty of it, this brand Toyota in 1970, this was the brand which brings out this whole 5S concept, right? මේ කට්ටිය තමයි අරගෙන ආවේ 5S concept එක ලෝකෙට. Toyota manufacturing. එතකොට lean manufacturing කියලා, it's a complete in-depth subject you will be learning in the future if you had any chance to learn on manufacturing process and everything, manufacturing, production management and all. But lean workplace කියන එකේ main meaning එකත් to eliminate, to focus on what you have, right? To reduce waste, to understand what is required, right thing at right place. Right? So that's how you lean things, right? No noise, no disturbance, no, I would say no additional burden on what you are doing, no distractions what you are doing, right? It's how you can maintain a lean workplace. එතකොට organization එකක it's like a story from the very beginning. Assume if it is an organization, how 5S can help. දැන් අපි හිතුවොත් එහෙම organization එකක් දිහා බලලා අපිට බෑනේ surface level එකෙන් බලලා කියන්න oh it's a very huge organization, 5S is a very old concept, how can you help this massive organization by implementing 5S? As I told you, it's a set of habits and it's a set of small things you have to practice. Then මේ session එක ඇතුලේ sometimes you will realize මේ මොනවද කියන්නේ, මේ හරි පොඩි දේවල්, මේවා හරි පුංචි දේවල්. These are like basics, right? That's how we used to accept things. These are like very basic things. කොහොමද මේ 5S කියන එක virtual එකේදී මෙහෙමද 5S කියන operate වෙන්නේ, right? So ඒ වගේ thought process එකක් එන්න පුළුවන් ඔයාලට with all these idea that you are processing with this slides and everything. But I would say something to understand for everyone's betterment. Assume if it's a garment factory, right? This is based on my experience. This is actually what we are doing. I was doing when I was working for MAS. We have a separate section called planning, right? That's not corporate planning. That's production planning. And what we were supposed to do is plan. We get the orders, we get the due dates, we get the materials, and we get all this information. And our duty was to plan properly. Which item, which color, which production line, which area, right? Which what is the expected time to complete it? If it's a MAs, they are basically into undergarments and everything, but we were handling sporting materials as well, sporting requirements. There was some special called the molding and everything. So we were handling that part as well. So අතනං අත මහන්න යන වෙලා ඒ කට් එක දාන්න යන වෙලා එතකොට බටන් එකක් අල්ලන්න යන වෙලා in a very basic level, right? එතකොට assume when an organization is manufacturing thousands of or 100,000s of pieces per day, sometimes per day, right? A single second or a millisecond can change a lot of in their outcome. තප්පරයක් කියන එක දැන් හිතන්න production line එක ළමයි 300ක් 400ක් වැඩ කරනවා. right? තප්පර දෙක මොකක් හරි particular activity එකකට වැඩිපුර invest වෙනවා. right? අපි නිකන් ගාණක් හදමු. 300ක් ඉන්න production line එකේ. එතකොට තප්පර දෙකක් හැම වෙලේම තම මොකක් හරි බටන් එකක් අල්ලනකොට කට් එකක් කපනකොට මේ හැම ළමයෙක්ගේම අතින් තප්පර දෙකක් එළියට waste වෙනවා. It's just 2 seconds. right? 300 employees, 2 seconds, තප්පර දෙකයි. එතකොට ඒ ප්‍රමාණය. එතකොට 60,000 to 70,000 pieces produce වෙනකොට හැම piece එකටම තප්පර දෙක ගානේ මේ 300 දෙනා අතින්ම අයින් වෙනකොට දවසට how many hours that we have wasted. right? එතකොට දැන් මේ තප්පර දෙක කොමාටි දාන්න පුළුවන් මේ පැත්ත බලලා මේ පැත්ත බලනකොට තප්පර දෙක යනවනේ කොහොමද තප්පර දෙකක් waste වෙන්නේ. හිතන්න දැන් කතුර කියන එක එහෙම නැත්නම් තමන්ගේ අතේ තියෙන කතුර තියන්න හරියට තැනක් තිබ්බේ නැත්තම් මේ තියන්න තැනක් මෙහෙම තිබ්බේ නැත්තම් මොකද වෙන්නේ මේ කතුර අරගෙන කට් එක දාලා ඊගාවට නිකන් මේක මෙහෙ තියෙනවා මේක වෙන තැනක තියෙනවා මේක පිටිපස්සෙන් තියෙනවා මේක වෙන කවුරු අරන් යනවා ඒ වගේ behavior එකක් තිබුණොත් එහෙම වෙන්නේ ඔය තප්පර දෙක වැඩි වෙන එක. එතකොට ඕනෑම organization එකේ it's a very simple thing. Some might say මොකක්ද ඔය 5S ඕනද කතුර තැනකින් තියන්න 5S ඕනද බොත්තම් ටික තැනකින් තියාගන්න 5S ඕනද තමන්ගේ machine එක උඩ arrange කරන්න. Yes, it is required a lot. Very little change can derive in a very costed, in a very wasted way or in a very productive way that you are doing in a mass production. Massive production level වලදී mass production වලදී this is the result you would definitely understand. පුළුවන් තරම් bottlenecks අයින් කරන්න. රෙදි අරගෙන එනකොට රෙදි කපනකොට කොච්චරක් වෙලා යනවද කියලා depend වෙන්නේ එතන තියෙන bottlenecks අඩු වුණාම. හරි. එතකොට machine තප්පර දෙකක් තුනක් අපි change කරගන්න පුළුවන් නම් මේ process එකේ at the end it's a huge change. So 5S is something we could say it's a bottom up approach. It's not very high level, it's not very corporate level. CEOs are not going to talk about 5S. It's all about here in a very bottom up approach in any organization. But the results will be sky high. The results will be outstanding. Even the CEO now, what has happened is all these 5S concept, all these lean workplace concept are initiated by from top level. Now it's no longer a bottom up approach. It's a top to bottom approach, right? They really want to eliminate waste and everything when it comes to 5S, right? It's a very high-end technique that we are going to, and not only in, it was originated in automotive, as I said, in 1970 Japan, and then this concept was introduced to manufacturing, the whole manufacturing things in terms of these biscuits or food or anything like the manufacturing. And then this concept was introduced to hospitality and healthcare, right? Hospitality and healthcare. Now you can see in your organization, especially a hospital, how they have marked, how they have directing you to the exact location. This is the laboratory, this is the cafeteria, this is the theater area, this is this ward is for them, and likewise. And even when they are coming to the to treat you, they have this set of files and everything. Assume less disturbance, as I said, no distraction, it's very easy to focus. So in an industry like healthcare, 5S plays a major role, right? හැමතැනම ලෙඩුන්ගේ මොනවාද අපි කියන්නේ wastage දාලා තිබුණොත් it will lead to do so many infections, right? Or sometimes the next pandemic will also generate if we don't have that discipline in an organization, right? So it's a set of habits, it's a set of very basic things that you have to develop. Then corporate level එකේදී එහෙම නැත්නම් අපි කියන manufacturing level එකේදී it's easy for you to understand with what I said. But in a virtual workspace, in a virtual workplace that we are operating, this thing is very easy, I would say. It's no longer a struggle for you all to understand or implement this thing. I told you it's a very, very simple techniques, very little things, but it makes your life easier, right? So I'll explain it in with each S has a meaning and each S has a techniques that you are going to implement. But here I would say, as I explained a lot, it was limited, or it was practiced in manufacturing and all this hospitality and in a very offline set of activities. That's how it began. But now today we are going to discuss this whole 5S concept in virtual space, right? In virtual workspace, in what we are right now. Even this webinar won't be a webinar. We've never heard about things called webinar. It's all about seminar and everything, but now it's webinars that we have to follow. So in any context, so let's discuss together. Even though you're not talking, you can, as I said, you can think. You can invest your thought process on this. So these things, how can we apply to our day-to-day concepts, right? The day-to-day life, which makes our life easier. The first concept that I'm going to talk today is sort. As I said, it's Japanese concept. It's always carries a Japanese term as well. It's seire, right? So here, you know what is sorting, right? You know what is sorting. So that's it. That's why I told you this is not rocket science, or this is not Greek. This is something you really know. The whole purpose of sorting is to separate and remove unneeded items, to increase focus on what is needed, right? We should have a proper sorting mechanism, right? That importance base කරන් හරි urgency base කරන් හරි මොකක් හරි තියෙන්න ඕනේ sorting mechanism. දැන් මේ sorting mechanism එක කොහොමද online space එකට එන්නේ? මේ sorting mechanism එක කොහොමද virtual space එකට එන්නේ? So this is something really important in today's context in our webinar, because we are going to focus on all these 5S concepts in virtual context. හරි මේක කතා කරන්න කලින්, before moving to sort, I would take some management concept which helps to explain this sorting thing. Then ඔයාගේ දවසේ schedule එකක් ඔයා හදාගන්න. If you're going to plan your day, if you're going to plan your schedule. So then school ළමයි නම් ඉන්නේ this whole thing begin with a timetable. Timetable එකකින් අපි schedule එක හදාගන්න ඉස්සර පාඩම් කරන වෙලාව but now it's outdated. මම හිතන්නේ නැහැ timetable එකට වැඩ කරනවා කියන එක ඇති කියලා. It's like 5S. It's very old concept, but it was helping us to make our life easier. When there's timetable, it's so easy to manage your work. It's a general term, but we are humans, we are Sri Lankans, we used to neglect this stuff, unfortunately. But when there's timetable, you know what is the thing on which time, your duration, or allocated time, everything. And you have a proper plan, like a blueprint to start your day, right? That's how a timetable works. Now here, if you're an employed person, you have a to-do list, right? It's called a timetable. Like corporate tech, if you're employed, you have a to-do list, right? What is the most crucial things? What are the things that you're supposed to complete within that day? Likewise, you have a to-do list. Here, when you are arranging a to-do list, I would just share some tips. Even when you are working or when you are learning or when you are studying, I would share some tips how to properly arrange your to-do list. ඕනෑම task එකක් තියෙනවා නම්, so anything that you want to complete within the day, there is a process of prioritizing it. What is the most important thing කියන එක එහෙම නැත්නම් මේ වෙලාවේ කරන්න ඕනේ මොකක්ද කියන එක identify කරන්න වැදගත් වෙන technique එකක් තියෙනවා. Right? This is not again, this is something again a very basic thing, but it makes your life easier, right? සාමාන්‍යයෙන් to-do list එකක් හදනකොට, especially when you are working on a virtual space, even though it's out from it in a physical context as well, වැඩක තියෙන importance and urgency කෙනෙකුට තමයි ඔයාගේ to-do list එක prioritize වෙන්න ඕනේ. මේ වැඩේ Tamanට දැන් මේ වෙලාවේ කරන්න වැදගත් දේ කොච්චර important and කොච්චර urgent. ලබන සතියේ තියෙන වැඩක්, ලබන සෙනසුරාදා කරන්න ඕනේ වැඩක් අපි අද plan කරනවද? හෙට කරන්න ඕනේ වැඩක්කට අද වෙලාවෙ invest කරනවා. ලබන සෙනසුරාදා තියෙන assignment submission එක. ලබන සවුන්ද තියෙන්නේ group presentation එක. එතකොට ඔයාගේ part එක හරි පොඩි. ඒතර assignment submission එකට ඔයාට ලොකු කාලයක් යනවා. හැබැයි ඒක තියෙන්නේ සෙනසුරාදා. But it's important. It requires a lot of energy. So අද invest කරාට කමක් නෑ එහෙනම්. Because within tomorrow you can complete your group presentation. It's a very small part. 5 team members in your team. Likewise, හැම වෙලේම තමන්ගේ task එක importance සහ urgent එහෙම නැත්නම් අපි කියන්නේ due basis එකකදී arrange කරගන්න පුළුවන් නම් it's very easy to understand your prioritizing technique. That's a prioritizing technique. Likewise, sort කරගන්නකොටත් තමන්ගේ to do list එක තමන්ගේ වැඩ ටික, this is a good technique to be implemented in irrespective of the concept, either it's virtual, online or physical, right? එතකොට දැන් මම මේ අරන් යන්න හදන්නේ sorting කියන එකට එන්න. එතකොට I told you it's a way of separate and remove unneeded items and increase focus on what is needed. Once you remove things, it reduces the number of elements and it's easy to focus, right? Starting from your desktop or laptop screen, how many unwanted shortcuts, how many uncooked files, how many work in progress, how many images you have downloaded, how many things that are there on your desktop screen. හිතන්න ඕනේ දැන් මම කිව්වේ එකයි මේ මොනවද මේ හරි චූටි දේවල් නේ කියලා හිතෙන්න පුළුවන්. But this is all about your behavior. This is all about your habits, right? desktop එකේ කොච්චරනම් තියෙනවද තමන්ගේ unwanted stuff. තේරුමක් නැති downloads folder එකට ගියොත් කොච්චර තියෙනවද ඉතිහාස laptop එක ගෙනාපු දවසේ ඉඳන් download කරපුවා තියෙනවා. හරි. දැන් ඒවා presentation කරලා ඒවා දීලා assignments වලට අරගෙන දැන් ඊතන වැඩක් නැහැ ඒවා. අවුරුදු 5ක් පාවිච්චි කරා නම් දැන් 13 වසර නම් ඉන්නේ 7 8 ඉඳලා download කරපුවා සමහරට තියෙනවා. Right, everywhere so much files, so much folders, right? එතකොට email box එක, right? This may be something new for you all being school kids, but now it's nothing new since all these links and Zoom links and everything are shared via email. So email කොච්චර දින unread messages 1000 2000 promo messages promotions කොටේ තියෙන message 300 400 you haven't read පොඩ්ඩක් ඔප්පල්ලා just delete it. You don't need, right, so much weight. It carries your Google Drive space as well. And if you're using Google Drive, right, how many unwanted files you have uploaded, right? That's a cost, even though it's free, right? And your mobile inbox, SMSs and everything, right? Forget about WhatsApp. It's updating. It has a backup and everything. You can't control in terms of WhatsApp. But it's a good thing if you can delete unwanted chats and everything, right? Because it's about, you know, your privacy, right? With anything that you have, right? It's your privacy. හිතන්නකෝ ෆෝන් එකක් මම කියන්නේ වෙනවට නෙමෙයිද එකකට අපි තුෙම ගෑල්ලා මේක එක මෙයාලා ඉඳලා when you had affair with someone else ඊට පස්සේ අවුරුද්දක් විතර මේ chat එක තියෙනවා delete කරලා හොඳයි මොකද ඊට පස්සේ වෙන ෆෝන් එකක් ගත්ත කාලෙක හරි backup එක වදිනකොට අර chat එකත් එක්කනේ වදින්නේ, right? like ඒතොර වෙන ෆෝන් එකක් ගන්න කාලෙක වෙන ගෑල්ලා මේක හිටියොත් එහෙම that's the war, right? Likewise, it always helps you to focus and make your life easier. Gallery එක ගත්තොත් එහෙම lecture notes the class notes the අරවද මේවද photo ගහපුවා WhatsApp එක බැලුවොත් එහෙම how many images you have, right? නිකන් හිතන්න ටක් ගාලා මතක් කරොත් මේ ගිය පාර අර මේක පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න මේක අරගෙන එන්න ටක් ගාලා මේ අර ගිය මාසෙට last term එකේ science වලට කරපු එක is there a technique to find it easy? No, it's so hard. Even lecture notes, so many things, so many documents on your table and everywhere, and work table. Then you have to think. It's a very general concept. It's a very ground level concept. It's a very simple technique. But if we really apply this with very low energy, it requires very low energy to maintain your desktop screen, to maintain your email box, and it's a habit. Once you do it as a habit, it becomes your regular way of doing things, right? Habit එකක් කියන එකේ වැදගත්කම අන්න ඒකයි. පුරුද්දක් වෙනවා. desktop screen එක clean කර mainly තියාගන්න ඔයාලා කැමති නම් it becomes a habit. දැන් මෙහෙම කරලා දැන් ඔයාලට මගේ screen එක මම හිතන්නේ තාම පේනවා ඇති. So this is my desktop screen, right? So I mentioned the ongoing work. I have a folder for ongoing work, right? So these are the projects that I'm currently operating, right? So being a marketer, I have so many stuff, so many sporting events and everything. So it takes sometimes, now it's IPL, I'm working on this project for more than 3 weeks, right? From the day one. So likewise, you have everything here. So it's a very clean desktop, right? එතකොට මෙතන ගිහිල්ලා මේ පැත්තේ මේ සමහර shortcuts I can't delete. It's embedded to the system. It requires a passcode and everything, which is operated by the complete IT area of Sri Lanka Telecom. So I can't delete. Otherwise, I could delete this stuff as well. So likewise, it's so easy to maintain. Do it your own, even though it's email box and Google Drive, mobile inbox, and everything you have, right? So that's all about sorting to separate or remove unneeded items, and it helps you to increase focus on what is needed, what is mostly important for you right now, right? It helps you a lot in terms of achieving deadlines, especially, right? දෙයක් හොයන්න ඉක්මනට දේවල් ඕන වෙනකොට when you have removed unwanted stuff, it's easy you to go through and recognize them easy, right? There's no need to struggle. And the second concept, So once you remove all these unwanted and unnecessary stuff from your workspace or your laptop, your desktop, your mobile, and everything currently on a virtual space, you have to set in order, Seitan, right? In terms of Japanese term. Set in order means once you remove unwanted stuff and you select or you recognize what is needed, there has to be a proper place for it, right? There has to be a proper home or a shelter for it. Office again, how to maintain your drawer, right? Laptop again, in a virtual space, how to maintain your folders, work folders, right? How to maintain your email box. So many mails are coming. You can have a place for urgent mails. You can have mails for, even though it's operational area, the marketing and promotions, budgets, proposal, campaign proposals, external agencies, tamangi posting right? CEO top management marketing content providers, my business content providers like emails. Likewise, even though your email box can be set in order, right? In virtual terms, and your whole notes and recording stuff. Oh my God, this is something very related to you all. How many notes and recordings you have per day, right? As a student, right? Other notes, main notes, other recording, other home laptop, it's time to clean it. About exam to clean it up, right? How many things that unwanted stuff and downloads set laptop desktop so this is something we do. මුල් දවස්වල being separators හදාගෙන ඊට පස්සේ folders දාගෙන එහෙම කරනවා මෙන්න මේකේ මගේ personal stuff මගේ education මගේ studies මේ folder එකට දාන්නේ මගේ මේවා මෙතෙන්ට දාන්නේ මගේ gallery එක මේක මෙන්න මේ මගේ මෙන්න camera photos අරන්. That's how we are going to operate at the first few days, first 2 weeks. After that, everything is there in downloads. Folder copy in the desktop. Right? The risk of maintaining files on desktop is what? Attack formatting yana space or desktop folders. Desktop you don't maintain files, right? Cyber attacks and all that, or attacks may attack, so you will lose your files easily when if you have a behavior of maintaining things on your desktop. It's something you should avoid, right? So maintaining a special home for it, that's really important in modern context, right? And likewise, and properly you can maintain shortcut. Having shortcut is something very important, right? Source file and you have a shortcut which is very easy to access. So I will again show you, this is not just words, my friends. This is something that I really do. As I told you, even though I'm not into production or 5S, so this type of area, I'm basically a marketer for business strategies, but still I maintain this behavior, right? I will show you how I maintain. So these things you can't simply say it's something that I do today. I have evidence, right? So these are my areas that I used to work with, right? You can see this is marketers. The POTVCO is one of a major product, and sales support is something a part of marketing, and SLT Group for channel is something you can see if you have a POTV connection. So, and this is my personal file, Tarindu, and this is my email backup. Likewise, so things, proxies, that's very obvious, and the share folder. So this is from this folder you can link to the main system, main server, and other. And in terms of content promotions, especially in an organization, you have Charan Devi. The things you know, like almost you know what is channel TV and you know what is event TV and everything. And if I move to channels, you can see 2019, 2020, 2021. That's why I told you these are like not baked today, right? And everything is sorted based on the date, last date, 2021, likewise. So this is the practice you have to maintain. And any pod likewise, export subscription video on demands. So these are the currently the projects we have, the whole products we have. And if it's Hellowood, you can see the years. And these are not today created. You can see the dates 2021 2, and this is 2021 date modified. And this is each month. You can see the month. Likewise, see the dates and everything. So likewise, maintain it. Now the හිතන්න office එකෙන් ඇවිල්ලා මට කිව්වොත් එහෙම, assume, as I told you, it makes your life easier. මට කිව්වොත් තරිඳු 2019 ඔයාලා ආපු දවස්වල කරපු project එකක artwork එකක් එවන්න කියලා, it's just a matter of 5 seconds, right? When you maintain this stuff. අවුරුදු 3කට කලින් මම SLT එකට යන්න කලින් මම කරපු project එකක උනත් කරලා තියෙන status එක with all this recording, I have them in my hand, right? It's so important when you have this behavior with you as a habit. It makes your life easier, right? So set in order. So I'm sharing, you know, my personal work behavior as well. So you have to believe, and it's really helps a lot. I'm talking with sense. I'm talking with my own experience today, right? And shine, say so. So once you sort, once you set in order, and you can see, still there may be things. හිතන්නකො මුලින් අපි කරන්නේ unwanted stuff අපි අයින් කරනවා. එතකොට and then we pick what is the most important thing and we make a home for it. We make a place. We make a space for it, and that's there. You can easily recognize. You can understand it. So once you've done these two activities, the process, right? Once you are done with these two activities, now you have a very clean, we have a very less noise environment to work. Right? Then what happens is, once you have this higher focus on this, once you have this clear cleanliness on your table or your workplace, your laptop and everything, you can have, it enables you to understand, or it enables you to spotting potential problems you can face. අපිට හිතන්න පුළුවන් අපි මේක properly manage කරගත්තා පස්සේ, then we can understand any problems, any potential problems you can engage in the future. There's a possibility that happens. Like හිතන්න these days, so I would take you to some different aspect on this. Definitely work table. Then assume your daily routine. I have no idea about your work, your studio stuff. Some teachers have lectures on evening, and some are doing it from the morning. And here you have to focus on in our terms, we have to log, we have to sit before 8:30. That's the work culture we have. We usually start work from 8:30 a.m. onwards from the morning, right? එතකොට උදේ 8:00ට නම් වාඩි වෙන්නේ අපි work table එකේ. What regularly happen, or the general context is 8ට විතර නැගිටිනවා. ඊට පස්සේ අර තේ එකත් උදේ බෙට්ටි එකත් අරගෙන ඉවරලා වාඩි වෙනවා මේසෙ උඩින්. ඊට පස්සේ මොනවා හරි තියෙන ඩොකියුමන්ට්ස් ටිකයි ඔය තියෙන වැඩ ටික අරගෙන ඔන්න නිදිමතේ රෙද්දත් ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් තමයි උදේ 8:00ට වැඩ කරන්නේ. That's how we see things in general. Even my friend this Malli contacting me, Aya, what's the possible time for you? I said we can do it Saturday morning, even though it's 7:30. I'm fine with it, right? But no one is have their interest to wake up that time, right? 7:30 a.m. in the morning and talking about 5S. No, That's a big no, right? And this is something in general. මේ වගේ දේවල් තමයි අපි හදා ගන්න ඕනේ in terms of if you really want to be efficient or productive, if you're targeting profit in your life, right? උදේම වැඩ කරන එක, උදේම නැගිටින එක. Even though it's Saturday, so I will be working for last night. I will be working till 8 p.m. and I had to get ready for these sessions as well. I slept around 3 a.m. in the morning, but 7:30 I was up, right, with all these things, and I completed some other stuff as well for my, again, another session planning. It's about leadership, and I had to invest on that part as well, right? So that commitment brings you something outstanding in your life, so you have to invest that. ඒ නිසා උදේ වැඩ කරන්න එනකොට උදේ 8:00 වැඩ කරන්න එද්දි මේ මේසුඩ වාඩි වෙනකොට work table එකේ කිරි එකක් තියාගෙන තේ එකක් තියාගෙන කොම කරගෙන කන්නෙත් ඒකේ බොන්නෙත් ඒකේ කූඹියනවා ඊට පස්සේ that's not a way to shine. That's not that you have neglected, you have eliminated the third S of 5S. No. කිරි එකේ හැලෙන්න පුළුවන්, කෑම එකේ හැලෙන්න පුළුවන්, වතුර එකේ හැලෙන්න පුළුවන්. That's not how you are going to work. වතුර එක තියා ගන්නවා නම් properly lid එකක් තියාගෙන precoasters තියාගෙන ඒක තියා ගන්නවා නම් that's how you have to maintain your work table. ඒක බිව්වන එක ගිහින් තියන්න ඕන, right? සමහර විට ඔයා කරන assignment එකක් වෙනවා, you can't still understand the gravity of the risk that you are incurring. ලොකු project එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්, ලොකු deadline එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්, submission එක හෙට තියෙන වෙලාවක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. You have invested, හිතන්නකො ලක්ෂ ගණන් අපි අධ්‍යාපනයට වියදම් කරන, ඉගෙන ගන්න වියදම් කරනවා. හිතන්නකො submission එකක් තියෙන දවසක අත වැදිලා හරි තේක හැරුණොත් එහෙම laptop එකට what happens, right? It's a very single mistake that you do, but that can ruin for your entire life sometimes, right? Etakota, it's so I would say it's mandatory to maintain these tactics. These are little things, but chuttak hari eheme hewunu chuttak hari වැරදුනොත් මේවා maintain කරේ නැත්නම් that can ruin your entire career sometimes, right? Number one is work table, your workspace, even though then අපි කාමරයක නම් වැඩ කරන්නේ, දැන් කැමරාස් on කරන්න බෑනේ කාටවත්, right? මොකද කාමරේ ක්ලීන් නැහැ. එතකොට කැමරා on කරන්න කිව්වොත් එimhe laptop එක ගන්න දුවන්න ඕනේ ගේ වටේ. That's not the way you have to work. You should be having a proper place to work, a proper seating facility. හොඳට වාඩි වෙන්න පුළුවන් seat එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට අවුරුදු ගාණක් මාස ගාණක් මෙහෙ වාඩිලා වැඩ කරනකොට කොන්දේ අමාරු වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට ඒ නිසා definitely your seat has to be standard seats which helps you to work in a nice way. And device management, since you all are working with laptops, tablets and mobile phones and everything properly, there has to be a proper place to place them, right? මෙතන තියන්නේ ඊට පස්සේ earbuds පාවිච්චි කරනවා නම්, headset පාවිච්චි කරනවා නම්, that's something really important to keep them their separate places to avoid any disturbance. හිතන්නකො දැන් මේ දවස්වල තියෙන ලොකුම ප්‍රශ්නයක් තමයි when you are having sessions, when you are in a lecture room and everything, මොකද්ද generally වෙන්නේ? Though I face the same experience. හිතන්නකො තමන්ගේ අතේ headset එක නැහැ. තමන්ගේ අතේ headset එක නැහැ. එතකොට තමන්ට ඇහෙන්න කරන්න වෙන්නේ laptop එකෙන් log in. මම මේ session එක කරනවා වගේ. හිතන්නකො දැන් මේ දවස්වල හැමදාම හවසට what we are enjoying is the Beethovens. We love music. That's Choompa, right? So I faced this experience when I was doing a presentation for my masters, right? So as you, my masters, I was doing the introduction, right? Like I was building a nice story, and my approach is to bring the concept to in. And once I was trying to bring that concept to the table, a Choompa went. It ruined the whole thing, right? With that music, right? It's a very scary sound. It's a very creepy thing to happen in a very important session you are in. But if I have the proper techniques, proper devices and everything, I would easily ignore it. Likewise, these things can be happen in our context. ඕන දෙයක් විකුණන්න පුළුවන්, සමහර මල් පෝච්චි විකුණගෙන කෑ ගහනවා, යකඩ බඩු ඉල්ලනවා, අයියෙන් කෑ ගහනවා, හරි බල්ලෝ පුරනවා, උදේ ඉඳන් හවස වෙනකන් සමහරලාට. So these things has to be properly managed, especially when you work at home and working in online operations. These are very little things that you have to focus, but it's again something important for your life, right? It helps you to neglect a lot of troubles, unwanted things in your life. And connectivity and privacy, right? Which is very important. Presentation එකක් තියෙනවා නම් session එකක් තියෙනවා නම් හෙට important meeting එකක් තියෙනවා නම් CEO එනවා නම් group CEO ලා එනවා නම් you should be able to have the connectivity. Not only just connectivity, it's again data. ගෙදර තියෙන broadband එකේ internet ඉවර වෙනවා නම් that's not something to happen, right? It's really struggling when you have the connect presentation එකක් මැද්ද කරලා with the data ඉවර වෙනවා. What happened? It's completely lost. Thing active and privacy. So something really important. Are wage desktop එකේ wage කාමරේ wage environment එකේ තියෙන දේවල් camera on කරපුවම හැමෝටම පේනවා. When you are sharing screen, you have මං කියන්නේ එක screen එක share කරද්දී you should be able to maintain your desktop and folders properly. Otherwise it reveals your privacy. මොනවා හරි download කරලා desktop screen එකේ තියනවා නම් meeting එකකට CEO හරි කවුරුට කිව්වොත් එහෙම you put up share your screen killer, what happens, right? So things has to be properly maintained, right? Then you can spot unnecessary and possible problems and you can neglect it. That's how the shine part, the SEISO part comes to the end, and the rest of the two I won't take much time. This is basically standardize and sustain. So once you do first three parts, you will realize the result that you can achieve from doing that particular thing, right? Bring it to your habit, make it your habit, make it in standard. Then once you realize in your individual level, it will help you to implement this in team level as well, in multiple forms as well. That's how the whole thing, anything on this world, you realize it alone, you realize it individually, and then you introduce it to your team. That's how things happen. But when you are doing it in a very multiple or high level standardization, or things has to be properly standard way, right? That's why you need all this seiketsu standardized thing, right? And now we have the team. We are going to implement this with team, and with the support of everyone, as I told you all to think, and as I told you about to understand it. It's to get their contribution, get their ideas, get their suggestions on this, and then you can make things proper, right? Maintaining routines, having proper checklists, having proper schedules, the living stuff, all these things will help you to standardize the things you implement earlier with 5S concept. That's all about bringing it to the high level, bringing it to the individual level from to team level standardization, right? That's something really important. You should when you are working in a even though it's a now we have WhatsApp group for everything we do. අපි trip එක යන්න WhatsApp group එකක් හදනවා. It was a trip එක යන්නේ, but we have the WhatsApp group. Likewise, majority of the organization for any division compared to last few years, now we have WhatsApp group for everything, right? So SLT එක ගත්තොත් ශ්‍රී ලංකා ටෙලිකොම් ගත්තොත් maybe I have a lot of WhatsApp groups. We have developed it for official purpose, for professional use, not to share films, links, and everything. It's to share official. It's a way of reminding things. Tarindu, you have a meeting. Likewise, Tarindu, let's have a meeting. So share the meeting link to do this stuff. We have our own routings in virtual space, and we have email loops. And something which is very important, I would say again another tip for you all to understand. Then when you are doing a group presentation, when you are doing a group assignment, we tend to work alone on our areas. We have a discussion online and we start working alone. Then after that, after completing all this stuff, we allocate one person, or together we complete the whole assignment and submit. That's how we regularly do this stuff. But if you maintain a Google document or a Google site model, you can access it from anywhere and you are working on a single file. So it's so easy to understand what you guys are doing. At a glance, introduction can be seen. and then again the techniques, and then again the methodology, and then again what are the examples and the theory parts and everything. It's so easy to understand the process of it. That's how Google documents help you. If you're maintaining an Excel sheet, sales are there and turnover is there and profitability is there, and everything is there in a shared document. It's so standardized way of doing things. You can together work for something you can achieve. That's how these standardization things happen in virtual environment. The virtual itself, the word itself, the online mechanism itself has led you so many opportunities with all these application, mobile phone, even from the sticky notes, right? Even from the sticky notes, as you can see, even I used to maintain to have it sticky notes. You can see in the corner, you can see the events coming, sporting events coming here, right? And with the date, right? Sri Lanka versus Oman, right? So these things, League One, weights, and likewise. So it helps you a lot to make reminders and everything, right? So this is what we basically do. It's not just, as I always say, this is not just work. This is something we really practice in our work culture, in our behavior, right? And the last part is sustain. Sustainability is anything which shows the end result of it, and by maintaining the sustainability, it will brings you the utmost prime goal. You will be leading there, right? So these 5 steps, as I told you earlier in this discussion, these are not rules and regulation. These are not something by heartly, you know, by policying dala, neetying dala, rules dala, make a metna kahiring paramarun nattang data gahanawa kiyana model eකට නෙවෙයි. These things has to be practiced, even it's on a physical environment. Today we are talking about it in virtual, but in generally this is not something that we should practice. But without having negative reinforcement, without making a punishment on it, but we can evaluate people with 5S. This process has to be your daily routine. That's the highest sustainability we can achieve at the end. That's Shitsuke, right? If you really want to sustain this concept, once you sort and once you set in order, then you shine, and then you bring all these 3 techniques to your whole team, and they take their suggestions, feedbacks. You can talk, you can invest a lot on discussions, norming, training, and everything. And then finally, you are going to make it a habit. Work table, you start from sorting. And then again, after you doing it again and again, it becomes a habit. Unwanted stuff. කාමරේ පිළිවෙලට තියාගන්නවා. එතකොට මගේ මට online meetings වලට support කරගන්න පුළුවන් කියන එක it becomes a habit. You start from sort, but it is become a sustaining way of doing things, right? Meeting එකකට යන්න කලින්, special meeting එකකට යන්න කලින් ගෙදර connection එකේ data තියෙනවද කියලා පොඩ්ඩක් app එකකින් check කරගන්න එක. මුලින් පටන් ගන්නේ අර මං කිව්ව sorting set in order setup වල. But once you do it again and again, it becomes a habit. Without having any effortlessly, these things becomes your habit. Habit එකක් කියන එකේ beauty එක තමයි you don't need effort. Energy එකක් ඕනේ නැහැ once it's become a habit. And you will end up self-organization, feedback sessions, and training. And even though it's performance evaluation, I would recommend, right, if an organization evaluate people on their performance, they have to take care of the way they are doing things. හරිද? ඉස්සර අපි දැකලා තියෙන්නේ ඕගනයිසේෂන් එකක මේ results ගේන කට්ටිය, එහෙම නැත්නම් deliver කරන කට්ටිය, ලොකුම numbers achieve කරපු කට්ටිය තමයි evaluate කරන්නේ. එතකොට එහෙම නෙවෙයි. මම කියන්නේ ඒකත් බලන ගමන් with that aspect as well, these things has to be properly evaluated. Likewise, I would say something you won't believe, people. MAS, I told you I was working for MAS in my introduction. Mahesh Amaleen, right? He's the big man, the big boss of MAS. He regularly visits their plants, right? That's how things happen. He regularly visits, and when he is visiting, he suddenly comes, even though it's a CEO, even though it's the executive, even though it's any type of position in the hierarchical structure, he used to open your drawer. He is Mahesh Amalin coming to MAS Biyagama plant. I was working for Silveta, and open your drawer suddenly. What happens? Right? Hitannako organization Mahesh Amalin wage. This is really true. You can confirm this from someone working from for MAs. Huh? This is not a lie. He has this behavior. එනවා ඇවිල්ලා රවුමක් දෙකක් දාලා ළඟ ඉන්න කෙනෙක්ගේ drawer එක අරලා බලනවා. So we should practice 5S. That's something really, it's a mandatory thing that we should do. හැබැයි label කරලා මේක මෙතනින් තියන්න කියලා නැහැ. But we should practice it. And he really want to confirm that whether we are doing it properly. වතුර බොන්න කියලා තියෙන්නේ කවදාවත් අපි ගාව තියෙන්න බෑ වයින් බෝතල්. We do that's something regularly we do. වයින් බෝතල් whiskey බෝතල් වලට වතුර පුරලා තියෙන්න බෑ. That's why they are providing a standard bottle for us to drink water to that level. එතකොට වතුර වයින් බෝතල් අරගෙන තියනවා නම් once we get the news that Mahesh Amalin comes, අපි කරන්නේ ඒවා හංගන එක. වෙනම රූම් එකක් කර වෙනම කොහෙට හරි ගිහිල්ලා වතුර බෝතල් ටික දානවා. පස්සේ හොයා ගන්න. Right? Likewise. So that's something we should do. That's why those organizations are flying high. MAS is the biggest organization in the country. They are carrying the title of contributing the highest dollar amounts to the country. That's how things happen. So these 5 things, look back, something really important. I think it's a very general concept. It's a very day-to-day life DIY concept. You can do it yourself, right? With all these 5X things, I think this is the end of the whole explanation of 5X. And if you have any questions, I can help you. Now the floor is open for questions, Q&As. Also, if you can even send a message to the inbox, we can help you in that aspect as well.
I hope there are no any questions. So thank you very much, sir, for that detailed and valuable explanation. I hope that all the participants got a clear and complete idea about the 5S concept. So with that, we are concluding the session. And also participants, make sure that you fill out the attendance form, which we will be sending to the chat box. And thank you, sir, for joining with us today. We highly appreciate your presence with us. And also thank you for the valuable explanation. And also thank you, participants, for joining with us. And please make sure that you fill out the attendance form before you leave the session. And with that, we are concluding the session. Thank you all for joining and have a good day.
Here, a small thing before the end of this context. Please accept my gratitude. The Rotractors from Colombo Mid City. It's nice to be with you all. It's a wonderful session at the end. And thank you for inviting me for this wonderful session. And if you really want to contact me, you can simply find me on LinkedIn. and just drop a message. And even though if you really have a chance to share a recommendation on my my LinkedIn, you are open to do this. I'm really open for your feedback and suggestions. Thank you very much again, Protectors. I hope the session helps you a lot. Thank you very much. We will see you in meantime. Thank you.